Welcome back to another amazing episode of Cafecito Corner.
How do we already know it's going to be amazing?
Because I'm just positive and I'm excited for today's episode.
Sounds about right.
It's been a while since we filmed an episode.
Why?
Because I was down in the dumps.
And tell them why.
I got sick.
Because I was sick. I told you to stay away from me, but you can't.
But that's hard because we live together. So how do you want me to stay away from you?
Don't follow me everywhere I go.
I don't follow you. Literally half our day.
You're literally next to me even when I go to the toilet.
No, half our day.
You sit on the bathtub and talk to me.
You wish. You probably wish I did that.
No.
Half our day, like more than half, is spent apart, and we live together.
More than half?
More than half.
How do you get this number?
Because it is more than half. We're spending apart because we're
almost
both...
half the day we're sleeping and we sleep in the same bed.
What do you mean?
So most of the day we actually spend together.
No, more than half we do not spend together.
But half that day we're sleeping.
Okay, that's gonna make us sound lazy. Like that we sleep all day.
How many hours do you sleep?
I get 8 hours.
Half the day is 12. So already 8 we're sleeping next to each other. So all we have to do is be around each other another 4. So we're together more than half the day.
Well, we're gonna change that. Because I don't want to do that. Because you stress me out. Okay. But you got sick 2 weeks ago. And
horribly sick.
Really bad. But you were down in the dumps for like 5 days.
Because I couldn't rest.
Yeah, because you were stressing yourself out about situations that you have no control over.
I wasn't stressed.
Yes, you were stressed.
I was living under pressure, and now I'm a diamond.
See, the thing is that, like, I tell you, if there are situations you cannot control, they are out of your control, you cannot stress about it.
And I don't, but I'm the one living with it.
You do stress about it.
Because I'm the one dealing with it. Like it's stressful the day that I'm living it, but at the end of the day, when I go home, like, I'll
forget about it.
Make some food. I'll play a video game. I'm not playing video games and going, "Oh, today sucked."
I thought you were.
No,
I thought that's why
like
you
if I'm there and people are asking me questions about the problem, like I'm currently in it. Like I'm not gonna just go, you know what? To throw on what are those scents called?
Essential oils.
Sure, throw on one of those and everybody forget about the fact that I need to answer these questions. I'm dropping this negativity out of my life as we speak. Like, obviously not. Like, at the end of the day, if you're in a stressful situation, you just power through it real quick.
Yeah, but I feel like you let it get to yourself a little more. And
what
maybe
makes you
that's
say that?
why your immune system was weakened.
I get sick once a year, if that.
Yeah, you don't get sick often.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I think
do
I
you
just
think
got
I
sick.
get sick often?
Yes.
Really? I don't think I do. So
stomach bugs.
Okay. No. I'm not talking about stomach aches.
No, you're talking about getting sick. I don't get sick at all.
I'm talking about fever, cough, nose.
I'm talking about getting sick. You get sick a lot.
I don't.
You always like get some sort of food poisoning.
No. My stomach always hurts. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you'll catch a fever here and there.
I do not get sick.
You do.
You cannot meet.
How many times have you visited a doctor this year?
I think only twice.
And
one was for my physical because you'd never get physicals.
Well, if you're counting the physical, I got it 1 year.
You're supposed to get a physical every year, and
I
you
do.
go every 10 years.
I go when the year starts. I start off my year fresh. So if I screw it over, I'll know next year.
Yeah, that's important. Make sure you get your physical once a year.
I do.
Yeah, but you were down in the dumps 2 weeks ago, and then I got it. I think it was dormant. And that was my pit. I was down in the dumps. And
wow, you're starting with the pit?
Yeah, I'm starting with the pit, yeah. To get it over with, because it's such a negative thought. But we're back.
Some Bryson Tiller back in with better.
And I literally had like one day that I was like, I couldn't even do stuff around the house. And that's bad because I'm like someone that like, if I'm not doing something, I can't stay at home all day. Like I freak out. And you know that. Why are you smirking over there?
I'm just listening.
Yeah, it's true. I hate being at home. So I couldn't even do anything one day. Completely out. I mean, sore throat, congestion. I think I counted the amount of boxes of tissues that I went through.
Yeah, and you made yourself bleed.
Yeah, because my nose and my skin around my nose was like completely dry.
But that's completely your fault.
How is that my fault?
Because you're the only person I know that like blows her nose like that, like aggressively, abusively. Even when I'm sitting there like that, I go, I'm gonna try to control the amount of times that I'm going to blow my nose because I know that this is gonna really like bother me later. There's nothing worse than like an irritated, like rashy nose.
And I was putting Vaporu on it like
Ew.
day and night. Oh my God.
I have to put that out there. I mean, Mexicans use Vaporu for everything, but let me just tell you, like, there's got to be a good majority of Mexicans like me that hate Vaporu because of it. I can't. It makes you stick to things. It makes you be cold.
Cold?
Yeah, like my chest is like fresh. I hate that. Like if the fan's hitting your Vaporu spot, you're just like dying.
My nose was on fire.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
tell me
walk
why.
with Vaporu at like 30-degree weather. Like your nose is gone.
Yeah. No, I agree with you.
Cold, sticky, smells like ass.
Oh, it smells so good. I will fight you on that.
Oh God,
Vaporu smells amazing.
I will say though that there is this gym that I used to go to that around the winter they would throw like something that smelled like Vicks. I thought it was Vicks, but like it had the same aroma and like effect. They would throw it in the sauna and it would cleanse me up. I'd go there every morning, workout, just end up in the sauna, and I'd feel fresh every day.
They had it in the sauna?
Yeah, it was amazing.
Okay, well when you're telling me that your chest would be completely like stuck to things in the sheets.
I like to sleep like with my stomach down. So I would like stick to the thing and I'd wake up and be like, oh God.
Stomach down, ass up. That's how you like to sleep. No.
Yeah.
That's what I'm picturing.
Beautiful.
No, but the thing is that like you were probably traumatized when you were little with Vaporu. And all I can imagine is your mom and you being 5 years old, her buttering you up from head to toe with Vaporu como manteca.
My mom was a good tamal maker, so maybe she just thought it was a big ass tamal.
Probably. She took it serious. Yeah. And then she was like, vuéltate. Or what is it?
Volteate?
Volteate. And then your other side and buttering you up.
The worst was when she got it right down the back of my spine.
So you were freezing.
I feel like one gust of wind, like, ooh.
So you were freezing all night.
Yes, it was the worst. I'd be like, hey, take this off of me or I'm not letting you sleep. Like
so that. You would wake her up in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I would.
All buttered up, waiting for her to dry you off.
She decided to have me. It was her problem.
But the thing is that, like, I think she really did cover you from head to toe if you are this traumatized of Vaporu. I put, like, a little bit around my nose, and he's like, I can't even sleep with the smell of that. And then, listen to this. I got a humidifier that is the Vaporu. I was freaking out. The Mexican side of me was freaking out with this humidifier.
I wake up with bleeding eyes. Like there's just like
it's all the air. Let me tell you, the air was crispy.
It was bad. I feel like somebody had poured like cinnamon apple bliss all over the room. I'm like, oh my God.
The air was like a winter green, like if we had just gone camping. And then the breeze just hit us.
Honestly, like, I really do think it helped you. Because, like, that night you threw it on, like, you were fine.
Yeah. No, because the last few nights... Okay, I think I'm going to tell this story. I was not going to tell this story. But I think I'm going to do it. I wake myself up. Because Edward wakes up earlier than me. And I can, like, as soon as I hear noise, I, like, start shifting and, like, slowly waking up. And I feel
it's more
myself.
Of like donkey kicks. It's not sift. It might look sifted in your head.
So I'm thinking I'm like waking up little by little. So it's not.
No,
that.
It's more like like that. Like
it's it's some crazy noises.
Yeah.
Like you probably think I'm breaking my back, but not you breaking my back. I'm breaking my back.
Okay.
And I start waking up the last few nights, and I feel myself waking up like this, like that mouth. If you're listening to this,
that's actually kind of cute. It's more like this.
My mouth completely. I think it's like this. No, I think it's like that.
Yeah,
I think it's like that.
But mouth, I don't get it.
I don't know how it happens.
Why are you always reaching for the sky? Like, I feel like you want to detach your head from your neck.
I don't know how.
Like, how can you not like sleep curled up?
I don't know.
Like, you sleep like you're always trying to like get to the
somewhere.
tallest part of the mountain. Like,
I'm sleeping like I'm always trying to get somewhere.
you're in the Jordan position at all times. Like,
that's the overachiever in me. Okay.
Yeah.
Is trying to get somewhere in my sleep.
I just try to help, but like, you're just committed to that.
I literally was feeling myself doing that, and when the first, what's it called, spit in my throat when I swallow in the morning, I kid you not, it didn't even go down. It's got stuck halfway from the dryness in my throat. Imagine 8 hours of full gust of air going in my throat. Like, no spit was going down. I would wake up y las gargantas, like...
You only have one.
My garganta was like on fire. So I said, to hell with this. I'm getting a humidifier. And I knew you were going to fight me on
now
this.
It sounds like my mom's making caldo all night long. It's like the thing's like boiling. Mm-hmm. That, or I'm like, Brianna's letting it loose.
It's literally,
like,
it literally
God, it's
sounds
so bad.
No, but it actually makes me think I'm like near a waterfall, and it's like
I never wake up to pee. Ever since you put that thing, I pee twice a night.
I have been noticing you've been going to the bathroom.
It's because of that. Like, I hear water, I'm like, oh my God.
And it makes me mad when you use the bathroom in our room. Like, we have 2 other bathrooms you can use. Don't wake me up.
No,
because
I'm not walking.
Because the flushing of the toilet makes me mad.
Well, it's that, or if I leave it without being flushed, you're gonna go, oh my God, who peed?
Yeah.
Like, as if you don't know who peed.
Do you ever wake up and like in the middle of the sleep, like early, and you feel like you have to go to the bathroom, but you're too lazy, so you try to sleep it off, and then you wake up another 5 minutes and you're like, no, I have to go to the bathroom? That happens to me all the time.
Yeah, but usually I just wake up because I know that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm lazy to wake up. But anyway, so I got this humidifier, and it truly saved my life. But before the humidifier, this is what I was going to tell them. That I said, I cannot sleep with my mouth open, but I can't control it. It happens in the middle of the night. So I started taping my mouth. Yes. So I grabbed
I should have helped you. I think that was your issue. I think you were too... You weren't generous enough with the tape.
I put a little piece of tape. You wanted to completely tape my head.
I would have made you a duct tape, like a duct tape shiesty.
What is a shiesty?
Like the ski mask.
I don't know what that is.
I'll show you.
Okay. But I taped myself before bed, and I think it helped. But it was kind of tough because my nose was plugged up and my mouth was closed. I didn't know how to breathe.
So you were waterboarding yourself.
What is waterboarding?
Oh my God. Never mind.
What is up with you and all these words?
No, we're just going to have to do a recap at the end of the thing.
But yeah, so that's been my night so far, and you've been enjoying the waterfall sounds and
they've been okay.
The crisp air.
I thought it was going to be bad. Like, I was prepared to sleep on the couch because I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
It was like when you got that white noise machine and I felt like I was at Rainforest Cafe.
Yeah.
Like, that was bad.
We've never been to Rainforest Cafe.
But
together.
That's what I felt.
I heard their food isn't good, but yeah,
I heard their food's fire in the contrary.
Who?
Rainforest connoisseurs.
I'm not trusting whoever's telling you that kind of information. But yeah, so that's been my last couple of days, and we've been trying to get through it. But today I actually was able to go to the gym, walk the dogs, and breathe through my nose. So I'm happy.
That's good.
Yeah, but what about you? What was your pit of the week?
I thought you said, where was your peak?
My peak was, I don't know. What was my peak? I think that we went to the movies. And then my new phone came in. That was probably my peak was,
we finally made it out to the movies.
That's went to the movies. Okay, I'll let you talk about the movies. But yeah, my new phone came in earlier than expected, which was amazing. And I had to wait all day for it at the house though, because I had to sign it. Like, you know how they have to make you sign it for before they drop it off.
I left. And then what happened?
What happened?
You're blowing up my phone to come set it up for you because you're so impatient.
You had just left. You were at home with me all day, and I'm like, it just got here. get your ass back. Because I knew I needed him to set it up for me. Because I didn't want to mess it up. Because I've done that in the past where it completely, I mess it up and then it's like a nightmare. I decided to wait and have you set it up for me. Because you are the technology.
Yeah, but you couldn't wait.
I couldn't wait. I said, turn around right now and help me set up my new phone. And I got the Max and I thought I was going to return it. I was ready to return it. But I like it. Surprisingly. It is hard to use. For
someone that uses her phone all day, the Max is perfect. Somebody that like literally wants a phone for a phone, they go for the regular stuff.
If I literally just need to call and send a text, I'm going to get the small phone. But for my
bigger, better things
that I do online in my real estate business,
have you used your iPad less because of it?
Oh yeah, like I don't set up my iPad when I do my makeup anymore, and I would always do that.
We're gonna have to pawn it.
No, I'm gonna still use it.
I think we'll pawn it.
You just try to sell everything. You've been selling all of like the things that you're not using lately. And I just want to say that I'm proud of you for...
Well, why am I selling it? Tell them the truth.
You're probably selling it because you feel very like you have so much clutter in your life and you feel maybe claustrophobic from all of the things you have. I think that's why you're selling it.
It's because I keep
Or maybe you're trying to save up for my Christmas gift.
No. That's definitely not it. I just keep hearing, you can't keep buying new things and not get rid of old things. All you do is put things on shelves and create less room for your other things. In my ear constantly. So what do you think that's going to drive me to do?
The right choice and sell things.
So I posted them on social media and I was like, you know what? No, sorry, not social media. On Mercari online, and I've been selling a lot of things.
And the thing
it's sad.
And the thing is that makes me mad about all of this is that you are making good money from this. Like,
because these things are old.
Yeah, and it's time to sell this crap.
How do you think they got their value?
From staying in your closet for years and years. So exactly. Good, you're timing it right.
No.
You're timing the market right. My little real estate would be so happy for you. You're timing the market right and you're selling at the high time.
No.
The high peak.
I know I could get more, but that's fine. I'll just get rid of them.
But I honestly think that it's good for you because...
Why?
Now you have money to buy new things. Doesn't it make you happy?
What am I going to buy? I wanted the things I had.
No, you know you're happy because you're coming home with a Lego every day.
I haven't bought any.
No, you haven't? What are all those boxes that are coming? Probably my Christmas gift.
No?
Well, I'm happy for you. This is a new step in life, and this is a new step to a better life in a new direction.
I'm just going to put a yard sale this weekend.
I told you that the yard sales for your collectibles, people want to give you 25 cents for them.
And that's what it's going to have to be.
But they're not worth that. You can put them online and sell them for $25.
I can't anymore.
You're impatient.
I'm not impatient. I just hate selling things online. Like, I got to go buy a box. I got to go ship it. I got to go drop it off. I got to tape the box.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Oh, my God. I have 5 packages I haven't shipped, and everybody's blowing up my phone. Where's my stuff?
That's a really bad seller that you are then.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to get a 4-star for sure.
That's horrible.
Yeah. I didn't respond to this lady because she was being so annoying. And I had just gotten a 1-star review because I shipped a Lego in a plastic bag. But I'm like, dude, like, first of all, he haggled me. And then he's like, okay, if we lower the shipping, then this. So I lowered his shipping to a bag.
So bad.
It went from $17 of it going into a box to like $3.99. What does he expect? Does he expect me to like ship it in, I don't know, private class? So I ship it in a bag. So he wrote me a review. He was like, "What kind of sick pervert puts Legos in a bag?" Because like I guess his box showed up all ruined. Which I mean, yeah, whatever. I knew that was gonna happen. But I'm like, you wanted me to lower the cost of it.
This is your fault.
Yeah. So I have a 1-star review. So I was ignoring this lady because she was being so annoying. Like she kept like trying to like bundle, and then she's like, basically, I'm buying 4 from you. Give me the 5th one for free. I'm like, no, like leave me alone. I know I'm gonna sell it. You know. Mm-hmm. She would not drop it. And then finally I sold it. Like the one that she wanted. And then she texted me back and she's like, did you sell it? And I was like, yeah, just how I told you I would sell it. That's why I didn't discount you.
Oh my
And then
God.
she goes, now I know exactly why you have a 1-star review. And then like, yeah, she was calling me names. I'm like,
cussed
dang.
you out?
Yeah. I'm like, people are pissed about these. Like,
Was this lady older?
yes. She was like, she had a selfie on the profile page with like her husband, and they each look at least 65.
That's gonna be
And I'm
you
like,
when you're
why
old.
is she pissed?
Because she wanted that Lego and you
It doesn't matter. Then pay the price.
Wow, you are a tough seller.
I know. Obviously, I'll discount a little bit. If it's gonna go to a good home, I'll be a nice guy. But if I see on your page you're just a Lego flipper, don't talk to me.
Because she's gonna sell it for more
Exactly.
than you are.
So guess what?
Yeah.
I'll just sell it myself.
Yeah.
No. So yeah.
Dang, you are one tough cookie.
She was pissed.
Oh my God. Did she give you a review or no?
She couldn't. She didn't buy anything from me.
Oh my God.
She got blown on my phone. Finally, I blocked her.
So you blocked her?
Yeah, you can block them online.
That's insane.
Because she had followed my Mercari page, and yeah, so
That's kind of mean of you, though.
she was nonstop blowing up my phone.
I don't know about that.
Literally, she was like, "You're the worst." My son really wanted this. I'm like,
I think she wanted it for herself.
yeah, I don't know.
That's
I'm like,
insane.
your son? I'm like, your son has to be 40 if you're 60 at least.
So we'll call that your pit then of the week.
Yeah, that's probably my pit. Like, it's been tough.
Yeah.
A lot of those toys I've had since like 2003.
So you have some emotional attachment.
Yeah, but I mean, it's whatever.
I feel like you making money is like what helps you.
What am I gonna do with the money?
Spend it on me.
No.
The thing is, I have the list for you that you can go on.
Actually,
and
why don't
on.
we talk about that? What do you want for Christmas?
You've been asking me, and I don't know what I want. Like, there's nothing.
I just hate when you.
Okay,
tell
so
me the worst things.
My thing is like, I want you to do acts of service for me throughout the year.
I'm an amazing gift giver, and you don't take advantage of that.
I don't want anything. I don't need anything. Literally, I could buy anything I want for myself.
Correct, but at the end of the day, you know that I'll pull up, and like I'll come through. Like my gift will be. Will meet the price. It'll meet the thoughtfulness, and it'll meet like the message. Are we correct?
Okay, one thing I will give you credit is that you are a really good gift giver. You put thought into it.
Right.
And I want to thank you for making me a better gift giver, because truly, before you met me,
You would give people socks.
I literally have.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you're not joking. No, I literally have given people socks.
Yeah, and that's just
because sometimes we always need socks.
There's only one person on this planet you need to give socks to, and those are nurses, because they always have cool socks.
Yeah,
That's
I actually got nursing socks.
For what?
So they nursing socks are good for compression, like compression socks. So I asked your sister, who is a nurse, of course, and I got the best sock recommendation. They were really good, surprisingly, and they were not expensive. So I'm gonna pull up to a hospital with my socks, and might do a shifter now.
Oh, I thought you were like sick and like you were gonna show them off.
No,
I'm like, you don't have to go to the extremes of catching something.
Imagine they're like, "Are you a nurse here?" I'm like, "Yeah, look at my socks," and I'll pass the test.
The uniform thing from nurses, it's called Figs, like one of the bigger ones. They did a collaboration with Star Wars. That thing was fire.
Your sister should get some.
I know, and maybe
but she doesn't like Star Wars.
She doesn't, but she needs to like respect the program. So I think that's what I'm gonna get her for Christmas, at least.
I think that's what you want to wear secretly, but you can't.
No, I mean, if I was a nurse, I'd for sure be rocking that.
Let's go back to the gift giving. That you want me to tell you what I want for Christmas, but I honestly have no idea what I want. Like, there's nothing.
Okay, here's what pissed me off. Okay, so I ask you, hey, what do you want for Christmas? Because like sometimes it is easier. Because like, what if you are just wanting something?
But I feel like you're testing me, because I feel like you already have my gift.
No, I don't. I tell you when I already do. Like,
no, you don't. No, you don't.
Yes, I do. For your birthday, you were like, "Oh, give me this." I was like, "I already started your birthday shopping. Don't even start."
Oh, you're right. You're right. Yeah, yeah.
And it ended up being way better than what you wanted. But
what did you get me for my birthday? The headphones. These ones.
No, I got your AirPods, but I got you something else, and I can't remember. It was the Dunks, the pink Dunks.
Oh yeah, you did give me shoes.
So look at that memory.
Oh my
on
god!
The spot.
I ordered memory pills.
Good.
Yeah, and they're coming in.
Did you forget when you placed them?
I don't know. I forgot when they're coming.
But
I forgot to take them.
What were we talking about? Oh, the gifts.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes it's easier. So I ask you. Every time a holiday comes around, I'm like, yo, what do you want? What did you ask me for? Pissed me off, by the way.
I don't remember.
I'm glad those bills are coming in. A nugget ice maker.
Oh, I really do want.
Let me just tell people this. Our ice maker at the restaurant went bad and we bought one. How much was it?
I don't think we should say that.
Like $7,000. And you want me to buy you a little ice maker? How about you just go to the restaurant and get some?
Because the little one is $200, $300.
For what?
Because I love drinking water at home. Like, I love filling up my Stanley.
There's no excuse for this.
I fill it up twice a day, 3 times a day, maybe. And our ice at our house does not taste good. And I've already gotten a technician to come out. And I've already gotten it checked out. And it doesn't, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just the type of ice that it makes. And I don't like it. I want the chewy ice. All my girls out there are going to understand what I'm saying.
No one's going to understand this.
Please.
No one.
The nugget maker is so much better for the water. It tastes so good.
So yeah, so that really upset me. Because I'm not going to go buy a little ice machine. Like, that's not a gift.
December 26th, I'm going to pull up on the podcast and be like, he did it. He got me the nugget maker.
No. I can do way better than that.
Oh.
But, yeah, so that was upsetting.
So you don't think that the nugget maker is a good gift?
No, that's horrible.
But you can use it too. It's a 2-for-1. No. I think that I just told you
I'm just going to bring you ice bags from the restaurant and then just use them.
Oh my God, we're not doing that.
Yes.
But the thing is that, like, I don't have anything I want, so that's the only thing I'd probably want. And
but there's so many things that I know you could need.
I think that that's the difference. There's a lot of things you want me to have that I don't truly care about.
But then you start caring about them.
But then once I have them, like, okay, this is nice.
Yeah,
so I think you should just get them for me, and then...
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't even listen to you anymore.
Yeah, I think you've been with me for 5 years. You should know this already.
Yeah. But I still try, because sometimes you do tell me, like, oh, I just want that. And I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, but I just think that the holidays are coming up way too fast. And
have you started Christmas shopping?
I actually have.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, I actually have because because last year I actually did early Christmas shopping and it was the best thing ever. And this is coming from a person who literally goes shopping the day before. As hard as it is, if you do it early, it's absolutely amazing. Like, it really does. You
don't waste so much time. You're not stressed.
No. But let me tell you, the deals in November are so much better in December. And that's the key.
They catch you lacking.
To early Christmas shopping, it's shopping in November. That's the key.
I started in August, so...
No, you started last year, the day after Christmas, knowing you.
No, I started in August.
You always Christmas shop early.
Space them out and find them on deals, and then...
But the thing is that you haven't told me what you wanted for Christmas. And I thought you were being serious because earlier you were like, okay, I finally found what I want for Christmas. And you sent it to me, and it was the Cowboy Crocs shoes.
They're sick.
And I was like, okay, I'm going to order them for you. And I almost did.
Oh, yeah, I was like, how do you not understand this is a joke?
Because I thought you were being serious.
No, I threw on a YouTube video from Post Malone. He was like singing a country song. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And I get these random urges to just become Western.
Yeah.
Like, I buy some boots, some very light denim jeans, and then just white tees.
I think every 3 months you get like this urge.
Yeah.
And it's like a really bad urge that lasts a day or two, and you want to completely change your wardrobe.
I think it's usually when like Teardrops from My Guitar by Taylor Swift circles around my playlist, but I don't know. We'll see.
But the thing is, you tell me probably 100 times this day, I want to be a cowboy. I'm like, then do it. But I'm not going to be a cowgirl.
You don't have to be.
But I would love to live on a farm and have so many cute cows.
No.
But that's the thing. You don't like animals, so...
I mean, we would do like little animals or a horse.
We can get a mini cow.
Why would I want a cow?
Because there's mini cows and you could hug them.
No.
I think that's my dream one day, is to have a mini cow. And I already do with Snoopy.
He's horrible. But, so my pit was what?
Your pit was the sellers that you were dealing with.
Yes, they're the worst.
Was there anything else that happened throughout the week that was annoying?
No. But then we did have...
Your pit.
My peak?
Your pit. I mean, your peak.
Yeah. I think my peak was that we haven't gone to the movies in what?
I think it's been a month and a half.
Well, actually, I went and saw the Taylor Swift movie, but you didn't go.
Without me, and I think
But together, and that's like our thing to do, we haven't been in what?
A month and a half. I've been counting.
Way more.
I literally wanted to break up with you when you went to see Taylor Swift without me.
And you should have. Because then I would have gone again. But... So I think it's been well over 2 months, but
yeah, definitely. And it's sad because we would always talk about movie like reviews on our podcast.
Yeah, so we went and saw Radical with the comedian Eugenio Derbez. That was fire. 2 movies have ever made me cry in this lifetime.
Really?
And they have both been by him.
Really?
The first one was Instructions Not Included. The second one was this Radical movie. Mm-hmm. I personally think that it's already in the smaller theater, so I know it's like a limited release because it's in Spanish only, but it's subtitled. Mm-hmm. Amazing movie. 10 out of 10. And it's a story about that girl that got taught, and she got labeled like the next Steve Jobs by Forbes and stuff like that. She's from Mexico. Super low income girl. Wow. And it talks about like the teaching strategy that the guy uses, because like everything has been moving forward like in our society. Like technology gets better, everything gets better, and in our school systems like the same. Like we don't evolve it.
It's true.
So it talks about like how he tries different things, and like these kids, he gets like their class up. Like he had one of the most amazing like testing classes ever.
Yeah.
And it's just sad because like he talks about like why he does it, and I don't know. That movie's like amazing. It really shows you like how much people struggle in Mexico. Like every time I travel to Mexico, it's just a reminder about how much I complain about the stupid things.
Oh my God, yeah.
But there's so many kids out there that like want something to with their life and stuff. And the movie talks about it. Like there's kids that are like so hungry to do something, but because of their situation, like they can't.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they got to help mom and dad with the younger kids. They got to help mom and dad with like financial stuff. Like, hey, you hit 14, buddy, you got to work. They can't continue school, or because they were abandoned, like they got to join the wrong path. Like sometimes we judge them because like, oh look, they're stealing, but what else can they do, you know? Or like you know, they're out on their own. Like, I mean, you either take the good path or the bad path, and the bad path is always easier. So it talks about all that, and it was just like the saddest movie on the planet. Like,
yeah, it was
I don't know, sad. Like to me, maybe it wasn't like the craziest story I've ever heard, but you know, if you've ever been to Mexico, if you've ever lived in Mexico, you completely understand it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm taking my parents to see it because like I know my parents are gonna love it.
Yeah, you wanted to take my parents to that same night. We got out of the movies at like 10, and you're like, they have a showing at 9:30 or like 10:30.
Yeah. Well, I just think your parents would love it too because they'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But
that movie was, I think it like opened my eyes because you've seen stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I know that there's poverty in Mexico and even other countries too, and it's just like a sad reality that like.
Yeah, well, it's like, you know,
they can't get out.
The last years of my schooling here were like, you know, like school seems like a chore. Like you're like, oh God, like and I hate that. Like you don't understand like how much better school is here. Like if I showed you like the elementary school that I went to, well, it probably was kindergarten because at elementary school we were doing a little better. I was going to a private school, but if I showed you the school that I went to compared to like the high school I graduated at, like you're talking like Harvard compared to like, you know, a community college. Like, and I'm just talking about facility wise. And even then, like I still remember like school didn't feel like a chore. Like people loved going to school, learning new things because they wanted to like get out of something or like be someone or be something. And here I don't see that like a lot.
Yeah.
And it's kind of crazy because like, you know, I just think we're like spoon fed opportunities, and like over there where people are like fighting for them, it's like very different.
Yeah.
And so I don't know, like that to me is like, it was just a reminder again. It was so sad. An amazing movie. Yeah, and genuinely, like if you ever need a reason to like help someone, like, or like be like, what do I get at? What's my reward for helping someone, or giving a good, you know, like good advice to someone, like that's your reason. Like exactly that movie.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like to me is like I can never turn my back away on somebody that's like asking for help, especially if I know the answer.
Yeah.
But like I know there's plenty of people that like would not give the answer because like what if that person turns out to be smarter than me, has more money than me? And it's like, no.
What's that saying that it's like the grass is greener for everybody, or what is that saying that like that everybody has the same opportunity and can do like as good as you? What's that saying?
I don't know.
There's a saying like that, but when you were saying that, like the kids here, they don't see the schooling opportunity the same as kids in Mexico. Like that's so true, because I like hated going to school. Like I did not like it. I hated every single day. And then seeing that movie, like the kids that were going to school and then the kids that were outside that didn't even have the opportunity to go to school, like they'd be like, oh my god, they go to school, they're so
or like
lucky.
People, or like it's like even like I hated taking the bus, you know.
Yeah.
Or it's like, oh my god, why can't my mom pick me up? Because I would wait so much. There's kids that walk. There's kids that like swim. There's kids that like go through like crazy things to like get an education. It's like, I mean, I personally think I just had it way easier once I moved there, like times 10.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It was just a reminder, and I don't know. Like, and that's why I tell you, like every time I go to Mexico, like I feel better helping out there than like
100%.
Than I don't know, because like they're like it's always like clear to plain sight. Maybe it's just because that's where my grandparents are from, where they live, that you just see a lot more people needing stuff. And like I always tell you that, like I'm like, nah, you know, I gifted this, or like sometimes the stuff I take I don't even come back with. Like I'm like, oh, here, have it,
because
like,
they need it more.
Yeah, I'm like, to me it's just like another shirt, it's another pair of shoes or whatever. I come back empty handed, but like, you know, with
to
the full
them
heart,
it's like
you know?
the only pair of shoes that they'll have for the next year.
Yeah, so I'm like, I don't know. I don't mind at all, like, giving everything away, but...
Yeah, 100%. No, I agree.
But no, that movie was amazing, like, honestly.
I think everybody needs to see that movie and kind of, like, realize, like, our problems here are, like, so ridiculous. Like, to the problems that those kids go through, like, it really does realize, like, how dumb when we stress about things, like...
Yeah, and then the other thing is, like, I know there's, like, people who are, like, just choose to be a teacher because, like, I don't know, whatever, it was easy for them, or, like, you know, we get vacation time or whatever. But, like, that's also a movie to me that it's, like, if you don't have that love and passion to, like, teach children, like, to me, you shouldn't be a teacher. Just how, like, if you don't love medicine and, like, helping people, like, don't be a doctor for the money. Mm-hmm. Like, be a doctor for, like, you know, the benefit of it need. First. Obviously, the money will come with it. And that's how I kind of see, like, the teaching system is, like, which kind of sucks because they don't get paid a lot. But it's, like, if they got paid, like, I wish we could raise their, like, payments. Mm-hmm. Or their salaries, my bad. And, like, the quality of teachers maybe would get better because people would, like, love to do it. Mm-hmm. And, because, I don't know, to me, like, teachers have such a big impact on people. And, like, you know, if you have a bad situation at home, like, teachers really do touch a lot of...
And they're there for you, and, like, you're able to... Yeah.
So a teacher that cares goes, like, way further than, like, most, like, parents sometimes do.
Yeah, because the parents are worried about, you know, work, worrying about the kids. Like, sometimes the only people you have is, like, your mentors and your teachers.
Yeah, and, like, that part of the movie where, like, that teacher's asking the other one, like, oh, what teacher inspired you to be a teacher? And then they still remember the name. It's because, like, you know, I still remember, like, 3 of my favorite teachers, and I'm like, these people love their job. These people had an amazing impact on me, and I learned the subject to the max because of how amazing they were. Mm-hmm. And, you know, and, like, to me, that's, like, the best thing. Like,
yeah.
But
it's crazy that there's a lot of teachers that don't really put that much effort into it and like really don't love their work. Like I
But
feel
it's
like
what I'm
when I
telling you.
went
Maybe
to
it's
school,
like because they don't have like
the love for it, the passion.
no, but, like the compensation for it. It's like, what are we gonna do? It's not like we're gonna get paid better if we try harder.
Yeah.
Like, why would you work extra hard at your job if you're not gonna get compensated for it? That's what I'm saying. I think if teachers got paid a little bit better, like they would do a better job because they would want to.
They'd feel rewarded. And
yeah, exactly.
They
like,
would feel seen, I think, is like the biggest thing.
So I'm all for that. I'm all for teachers getting a better pay because
100%.
I really do think like they have a really big impact on our upbringing. So
and like they're with us like for so many years and like such a big portion of our lives. Like how long do we go to school for? Like
yeah,
it's important to have teachers that really care. But no, that movie was something else. It made you cry a lot. Surprisingly, I did not cry, but I thought it was a really good movie. I think it's because you related it a lot to like your past when you were little, and like that those situations were very real for you, and because you went through that, But to me, it's like, no, I know that there's a lot of people that go through those situations, but personally, I've never been through them, so I don't think like that impacted me like emotionally. Like, yeah, it sucks, and I wish I could do everything to change those kids' situations, but like you were firsthand seeing it. You were there, when you were in school in Mexico. So it's tough.
Yeah, I mean, it's like...
And it sucks because they're so little, and it's like the things that they go through, they should not be going through that. Like,
yeah.
Like, they're literally girls that are like 7 or 8, and they have to be like the moms taking care of the kids,
Yeah, because mom and dad work all day.
Yeah.
But no, it was definitely a must watch. I genuinely think that like I really want to rent out a theater and just take all of our employees, because I believe that everybody should watch
to see the
like
movie.
That. Yeah,
that would be such a good idea.
Because like, and maybe that could be like their Christmas
gift.
Yeah, because I mean, who wouldn't want a private auditorium and stuff? And I heard they're not that expensive, but
so you could rent out the entire movie theater.
Yeah,
for the
rent
party.
out the theater. You choose a movie, and it probably comes with like popcorn and drinks, but.
Yeah, that'd be a good movie for them to watch. We'd literally all be crying in the movie theaters.
Yeah, it's an amazing movie. So
it's really good. No, how do you say his name? Eugenio
Derbez.
Eugenio Derbez.
Eugenio Derbez.
Eugenio Derbez. Can't get it, but his movies are really good.
They're pretty good.
10 out of 10 would recommend going to see it.
Yeah. That'll be some people's Christmas gifts. Go watch this. Get humbled.
Yeah. And I feel like it'd be really awesome to do like every year, and usually around Christmas time we do it at the restaurant, is like pick out like a foundation or an organization and like give away clothes.
Yeah, last year we did a bunch of toys for like kids in
little
need.
Kids in need.
I think I know what I want to do. I don't know. Hopefully we can do it this year, but if not, I definitely want to start like a scholarship for our little like restaurants. Want to do probably like maybe a MacBook or 2 a year, and I know I could probably get my parents to pitch in, and I'm sure I can get a bunch of other people to like contribute one, and then like just have people write letters and attach like their grades and stuff and why they think they would need it.
That'd be good.
And
that's
then
a good idea.
That way we can read about them, and
I think it'd be really fun to do like a car, like to like a family who in need who doesn't have a car. I think that would be insane. Yeah, kind of get like a lot of people to contribute, because imagine like being able to give away a car to parents that now can go to work and stuff like that usually take the bus or walk every day. But no, we should definitely plan to do something like that. And
have you seen the guy that went viral for taking some construction workers to Disneyland that I've never been?
Oh, I did see that video.
That video was like amazing.
That was super cool.
I genuinely think that was like one of the coolest videos.
He does that a lot.
Yeah, like they're like asking for a job in the middle of the street. He's like, "Hey, I don't have a job for you, but like, have you been to Disneyland?" He's like, "No." "Do you want to go?" He's like, "All right." And
so he takes
him, and it's like such a wholesome video. Like he buys them ears and stuff and a shirt.
He gets them merch, food, and he's like recording their reactions on the rides.
The coolest one's like the teacup one. They're like all spinning it like.
And it's
Yeah.
funny. It's like all these Mexican guys like having the time of their lives at Disney. But then at the end, he does pay them for the day. So it's like
he does?
Yes, 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 yes.
Oh, that's even cooler.
It's like that they like went to work. Like,
Yeah.
you know, at least they got compensated.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I think that's super cool. That'd be cool. Like, what if we went up to like people like and gave them like for Thanksgiving or something like plates of food and like there's actually a realtor that I know who goes to Costco and buys like turkeys, pies, and like goes to like the homeless people like in downtown Phoenix and feeds them. Like, that's crazy. I think that would be amazing. And I think it's the time to like kind of realize how blessed we are and how thankful now that Thanksgiving is coming up.
Yeah.
And all the things we have all year and kind of give back for sure. There's a lady who she's on TikTok and she has like a food truck and she goes to the downtown LA and gives food to the homeless every single day. And they got food, drink, snacks. And I'm just like, how amazing is that? And it's amazing because the people watching on TikTok are contributing to her. And like being able to help out those people, but you don't have to be there. You know, she's the one doing it. But I think that's really cool.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen that.
So we have to come up with some good ideas that we'll do either this month or in December to give back.
Yeah, I think we need to think of something.
We'll definitely treat our employees because they work hard all year. But I think giving back to, you know, those who sometimes don't have Thanksgiving dinners would be amazing.
Yeah. We'll have to come up with something.
Yeah, we will. Well, you guys, that is it. That is a wrap for episode 22, I believe. Don't quote me on that.
Some Taylor Swift moment right there.
Yeah, the big 22.
22.
But we will see you guys on the next episode. Thank you so much for watching or listening. If you are watching us on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe and follow our social media pages on Instagram and TikTok. But we'll see you guys in the next episode. Have an amazing week.